In a vehicle manufacturing facility, two workers were conducting normal operations when one positioned himself on a platform directly in front of an industrial robotic arm to fix something. Without warning, the robotic arm suddenly activated and descended with tremendous force, crushing the worker and killing him instantly. This incident clearly demonstrates the catastrophic failures in robotic safety systems and the absolute necessity of proper lockout procedures and physical barriers around automated equipment. Workers must never enter robotic operating envelopes while equipment has power. All robots require complete lockout and tagout with energy isolation before any personnel entry for setup, maintenance, or adjustments. At a warehouse loading dock, a worker was transporting a heavy wooden crate using a hand truck from his delivery vehicle. He attempted to roll the load from the truck bed to the dock platform, without noticing a significant gap between them. As the hand truck's wheels reached the gap, the crate's weight caused it to tip forward and fall into the space. This catapulted the worker forward through the air. This incident clearly demonstrates the critical importance of proper dock equipment and awareness of transitions between surfaces during material handling. Workers must visually inspect transition points before moving loads and verify proper equipment placement. At a bridge renovation project, a worker stood in the cargo bed of a truck inspecting stacks of heavy metal beams. Without warning, a stack next to him leaned over, crushing his lower body and trapping him between the falling beams and another stationary stack. This incident clearly demonstrates the severe dangers of unstable material stacking and workers positioning themselves between potential crush points in elevated cargo areas. Workers should never stand between stacks of heavy materials, where falling loads can create crushing scenarios with no escape. On the second floor of a construction site, workers were pouring wet concrete when the entire floor structure suddenly collapsed catastrophically beneath them. As the formwork in concrete gave way, the workers desperately grabbed exposed reinforcing bars to prevent falling to the ground level below. This incident clearly demonstrates the devastating consequences of inadequate formwork systems, premature loading, or structural calculation errors during concrete placement operations. All formwork and temporary shoring must be engineered to support dead loads of wet concrete, live loads from workers and equipment, and dynamic forces from concrete placement. In a metal works factory during the morning shift, a worker was sleeping while sitting in a chair on an elevated platform without guardrails. As he dozed off, his head tilted to the side, causing him to lose balance and fall from the elevated platform to the ground below. This incident clearly demonstrates multiple serious safety violations, including inadequate fall protection on elevated surfaces, worker fatigue issues, and a lack of proper rest facilities. Worker fatigue represents a critical safety issue. Employees falling asleep at work indicate inadequate rest, excessive hours, or medical conditions requiring management attention.